Once again got your hands on the Samsung S6 Edge. It's kind of difficult to say. What do you think?
Well, it's a beautiful phone. It's here's the S6, and here is the iPhone 6. It's thinner. It's a little bit bigger screen, but it's much faster. The camera is beautiful, and it just feels nice in your hand. And it's all Gorilla Glass, and this little curve really adds a nice touch to it. All the other ones have got basic bezels.
This is the glass on three sides. What's the point?
Well, the idea is that if you put it down on the table here and then you can alert, you can have different colors that'll tell you who's calling. So you can type it. so if you know if it's your friend calling, it's one color. If it's your mother calling, it's another color, etc. And you don't have to have it face up. So that's a way of getting notifications on it. There is also another version of it, which is the Edge Note Edge, and that one actually the curve is bigger. So actually you can look at a clock on the side. You can actually have a little ticker on the bottom. It will tell you things. You can put stock tickers, sport tickers, and all the rest. So you can sitting on the table.
All right, so maybe you could get a Bloomberg ticker sort of coming across.
Why not?
Okay, that sounds like perhaps it has a little bit more utility.
It's more style.
It looks good, yeah. So this is the first time Samsung has upgraded to the metal bodies, which Apple has been doing.
Yeah, it's all clad in it's unibody. You can't take off that plastic. It's all clad in Gorilla Glass, and it feels really good. Feel it.
It does. It actually feels a little bit lighter than my iPhone 6.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's faster.
It's faster.
And the camera is fast, and it also has something called this new Pay, Samsung Pay. So it's Loop Pay. So Apple has the Apple Pay, which works with the NFC terminals. In other words, the special terminals will accept the contactless payment. But this will work with any magstripe pay reader. So the Apple will work with 750 million terminals. This will work with every terminal.
All right. Well, that could certainly move the needle for Apple. Okay, so now in my right hand, I've got the iPhone 6. In my left hand, I've got the S6 Edge. Apple sold 74 million of these in the fourth quarter. Analysts think Samsung's going to ship 55 million of these for all of 2015. Is this going to help Samsung catch up with Apple?
No. I mean, Samsung's got a number of products, so they've got a wider variety of products.
Yeah.
But no, the Apple fans are going to do it. The real threat is this.
What's that?
This is an OnePlus from China.
You're holding out at me.
So whether it is the OnePlus or the Xiaomi or whatever, the Chinese phones are really nice. They're much less costly, and they're being sold in zillions in China.
Who makes this?
OnePlus.
OnePlus, that's the name of the brand. It's not a Xiaomi or Huawei.
They're also available. I just brought the OnePlus.
The OnePlus, wow. I like it. All right, we're also obviously excited about the Apple Watch today. You going to buy one?
3 o'clock in the morning, I went out and took a look.
Really?
Yeah, well, I figured I might as well figure it out.
You don't look like you were up at 4 in the morning.
No, I went back to sleep. So anyway, at 3 in the morning, the site took about 5 minutes to come online. Once it came online, very few of the watches were available for the April 24th. Most of them were shipping by the 4 to 6 weeks, which brought it into May. But it was surprising. Just before I came here, the $17,000 watch was listed for August.
Really?
The other fancy watches were all listed for June. So they got demand on there. Now, I think this is an Apple play to actually try to create demand.
What is the utility of it, though? We keep having people on coming to say, oh, it's a big plus to not have to take your phone out of your pocket bag.
So I've been wearing a smartwatch for about 2 years now. This is the LG Round, and
that's pretty good looking.
It's actually pretty good looking. It's much cheaper, but the best part about it, though, is it runs for 2 days or maybe 3 days without changing the battery, which the Apple Watch does not do.
Leave your wrist out. I want to get the camera over here. This actually looks like a real watch.
Yeah, and you can change the watch face and everything else, and it has all the notifications that you'd expect.
So this is an LG. The new Apple Watch today looks a lot more like those Samsung smartwatches. How does the Samsung smartwatch stack up to the Apple Watch, in your opinion?
They both have the same problems of battery life, but the Apple Watch, the gesture, when you flip it up, it really works well. And the crown is actually pretty nice. So once you get used to it, it's pretty good. The Apple Watch is also faster. So when you scroll between the things, it's got that variable thing. And it's also got the variable touch on the touch screen. So if you press harder, you get a different look at it. So UI-wise, as you would expect, Apple nailed it. Experience-wise, flipping it up and taking a quick notification, Apple nailed it. But But the watch is, I mean, the basic watch, you're going to spend about $1,000.
Yeah.
It's not subsidized. Remember, this watch is going to be obsolete in 2 years. I mean, I brought, just as an example, first iPod, you know, more current iPod.
Look at this. I remember this. Do you remember this?
And this thing had less memory than this guy does.
Oh, my God. How did anyone go jogging with this?